Okay.
Where you want to use yours?
Today, we're standing here today with Barry Bedmosh. Well, there's a few words. Every day he talks about passing this sign. And finally we stopped here. I got the whole sign in.
Is it recording?
Okay.
So it must be no problem then, eh? Both of you are going to record?
Yeah.
Okay. Stand so you can see it. Okay, tell me when you are ready.
Good.
Bonjour, ni najwa bi tang de go, mojash ndo dem. Chiking don jaba, Anishinaabe king. Nashkemanda, ojmigare. Anishinaabe territory. Going on Jishizan on Manda Kidwin territory. Going na sapna the Bishko win Anishinaabe ke. Anishinaabe ke. Edming. Territory going on Jishizan. Yeah. Gibapa na Anishinaabe na Pi Objectoyan Manda Kidwin territory. Gibapa no dan na Anishinaabe ke Objectoyan Manda territory. If you look territory up in the dictionary, it does not relate to nation land, a nation's land. It's only occupying a space of another government's land, like say in a city where a gang has territory. They control that block, but the city still runs the authority of all the land in the city, and then you got the government that has the underlying title. But that territory doesn't relate to what we are as Anishinaabe people and what we have. We have what they call allodial title, underlying title. Google that and look in every dictionary for that. Allodial title, then you'll see that's a nation's land. Nobody has any authority on that land except you. And that's what we have. When the British came here and the French, they wanted to just take this land, but Pontiac and his troops stopped them and nearly drove them off the continent. So that's when the king said, okay, it's their land, we must make treaty. And so the treaties are only us saying, we allow you British to live on parts of our land, and we in turn have our reserved lands for the landlords of this land. Reserve should mean something good, not the oppressed that's been taught over the years. Eh? We should be proud to be on a reserved land for us to live our way of life as was the original intent. We weren't supposed to be bothered. Our language, our way of life should be strong on our reserves. And that's the landlord space. It's just like the landlord space. And we should still be looking out for this land, even though we treated it. We should be, as a proper landlord, watching the pollution, watching the resources, you know? And all of that, as a nation does. Like China or Russia, any other powerful nation. The Anishinaabe have a great history. We were never defeated. We stood up to all of our wars we had, and came to peace with our neighbors before any Europeans came here, and then the treaties with the British. But yeah, territory, you got to change that. It would have been good if you just used our language, Anishinaabe ke. relates more to a allodial title than this. This has got to be changed, eh? This is falling into the trap of saying Canada owns everything in the Crown. They don't own nothing here. But the agreements you guys are signing today, you're handing it over. But I declare myself not a part of any agreements that have endangered our people and our lands. You lawyers out there that are accepting these, you Indian Act chiefs, that's on you guys. I declare myself every day that I'm not a part of these agreements. I want to stay with the old original agreement with the British Crown, and that only. And that I own these lands, all Anishinaabe lands, just as any other Anishinaabe national does too. Every inch I care for. Every Anishinaabe that has Anishinaabe blood in them should feel that in their heart and soul, that every inch matters for the future of our Anishinaabe kids. Any agreement that says the Crown or Canada undertake the title, no way you should accept that. No damn way. Not for any dollar. Dollars are owed to us. See? We don't need to accept agreements. They should be dollars. Any dollars that are owed should be paid. And Aboriginal title, as we should talk about now, is it's in all these agreements. Canada put that in place after 1982 with the Constitution. That Aboriginal title. There was no such thing before that, and they couldn't touch us before that. Now they're sucking in everybody with these agreements that say that, eh? Your Aboriginal title will not be affected. Right there, they're putting you into that Section 35 box and saying you have Aboriginal title under Canada. Canada owns that. Canada owns that Aboriginal title. Right, even the language. I'm not Aboriginal, I'm Anishinaabe. Ojibwe Anishinaabe. Aboriginal, I don't know what the hell Aboriginal is. It's not my title. So all you lawyers that are signing that crap, big mistake. Education, you need education on who you are, what these terms mean. I know you're a big lawyer, but accepting that, even I know as a university graduate that's wrong. It must say this: your Robinson-Huron Treaty of 1850 shall not be affected. Your allodial land title of your nation shall not be affected. That's what it should say if you're going to write down anything. But these agreements are all wrong anyway with Canada. Shouldn't be agreeing with Canada because they're only a dominion. They're not a nation. We deal with the Crown. That's the Crown and us have the only authority to deal with these kind of situations, these sovereign and treaty and land situations. And another big thing I always see today is everybody saying, "Oh, the settlers." Do you realize when you say that, you're saying we're nothing, we're beasts, we're animals? Exactly what they wanted to portray us as in the what do you call that? The doctrine of discovery. When you say settler, you're supporting the doctrine of discovery. You're saying that we were nothing, that they had to come here and settle everything. They're the settlers. Eh? Don't use that word. Just respectfully call them the British Canadian, the French. Maybe he's a French Canadian. Maybe he's an Irish Canadian, an African Canadian. Those terms would be a heck of a lot better than saying settler. Eh? Settler means like they came here and settled everything and we were just beasts. Yeah. Nahau, Chibiglitch.